So Jesus continued to appear to people after his resurrection. Yes, I'm talking about the resurrected body of Jesus. It's not resuscitation from the dead, just like what Jesus did with Lazarus, or the son of the widow of Naim, or the daughter of Jairus. These people, they were risen from the dead, but they went back to their earthly body. They would get sick and they would die again. But the resurrected body of Jesus is different. It's also not spirit, okay? Not spirit. Just Jesus was telling them that you're not seeing a ghost, for a ghost does not have flesh and bones. But Jesus is showing his resurrected and glorified body, and his resurrected glorified body still shows his visible wounds. That's why the disciples were able to touch it. His body right now also could travel effortlessly. He could appear and disappear at will. He could go through walls and doors, but at the same time, he also eat, drink, sit, and talk. Disciples were witnesses to this. And Jesus, make them open their minds and understand scriptures, and said to them, "Thus it is written that the Messiah is to suffer and to rise from the dead on the third day, and that repentance and forgiveness of sins is to be proclaimed in his name to all nations." The disciples were witnesses to this resurrected and glorified body. And it also gave them hope that they also would have this glorified and resurrected body. And that's why Jesus is telling the disciples to proclaim to all nations about this repentance and forgiveness of sin, so that when people believe, they would also have this resurrected and glorified body. In Romans chapter 6, verse 5, it says, "For if we have been united with him in a death like his, we will certainly be united with him in a resurrection like his." Philippians chapter 3, verse 21, it says, "He will transform the body of our humble bodies so that it may be conformed to the body of his glory." That is our hope for each and every one of us. That's why there's that urgency, to proclaim the gospel, to proclaim repentance and the forgiveness of sin, so that people would believe and follow Jesus, so that they too would also have this glorified and resurrected body.